In the last year, I made $1 million selling high-ticket coaching on YouTube. Now, I want to be completely honest with you. It was hard. I've tried ads. I've tried LinkedIn. I've tried email campaigns. I've tried Reels. I've tried YouTube Shorts. I've tried pretty much everything. But they were all a waste of fucking money, a waste of time. The only thing that really worked for me was YouTube. And for some reason, I always thought that I have to try something else, that I have to be creative, that I have to add extra sources of traffic to get more leads. Instead, I've neglected the main thing that was actually bringing me revenue, which was YouTube. And I was like quite literally dicking around. I spent $25,000 to try to get ads to work. And in fact, I didn't make any money with that. I made a fucking agency richer, and probably you are in the same situation as me. You are posting content and you don't know exactly why it doesn't bring you sales. You don't know exactly why people like your videos and leave comments, but they are not booking calls with you. You don't know exactly what is that thing that actually makes people tick. And the thing that makes people tick is understanding psychology. I have a couple of notes here and I want to, look at these notes and actually break down this process. The first step is market research. And you need to be able to describe what your viewer feels, sees, hears, thinks, feels. You need to know what your viewer is scared of. You need to know what your viewer really desires. And back in the day when I started my first business in 2019, I did this manually. I had a Google Doc that was like 4 to 5 pages long, and it described a day in the life of my avatar, of my buyer. Now, what most people do nowadays is they go to ChatGPT. They outsource this to ChatGPT, and they come up with a shallow version of what your buyer is experiencing. Why is this so important? Why do you need to know what your buyer feels on a day-to-day basis? Well, if you are able to accurately describe them, and if you can tell them exactly what they think, what they stand against, what they hate, what they love, they will feel like you know them, like you understand them. And then if you really think about it, like if you quite literally think about it, the only reason why someone would want to buy anything from you is because you get them. Have you ever felt that maybe you like Jordan Peterson, or you like Andrew Tate, or you like Hormozi, or you like whatever other creator there is out there? There is something about them. It's like they're reading your mind and you just cannot put your finger on what that thing is. And that makes you want to buy their products all the time. And that's the first step. I was able to describe what my viewers were going through on a day-to-day basis. And not only that, but I used to press on that wound. And whenever I had a sales call with them, or whenever they had a sales call with my closer, they were always talking about that. They were bringing that shit up every single time. And whenever this happens, that means you found exactly the sweet spot. Now, a lot of people are kind of feeling cringe and weird to talk about the dirty stuff. They don't want to feel salesy and whatnot. But that is the thing that's going to bring you the sale. You need to be able to be salesy. Whatever you are creating right now, whatever video you are making, either for YouTube or for Reels, or you're posting on LinkedIn, or whatever you're doing, you need to accurately tell them exactly what they're doing. It doesn't matter how cringe it feels for you. You are an expert, so at this point you should have that lifestyle, and for you it feels normal. And it feels weird to tell them that your life is so cool, but guess what? Your viewer wants to be you so badly. They would actually want to pay you $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to be in your shoes because you have the key and you have to show them that you are where they want to be. Also, another important thing is that you need to figure out who they listen to, because you have competitors. Let's just be honest. You have competitors, and guess what? All of you are pretty much selling the same thing. It doesn't matter if you're a dating coach or fitness coach. Let's be honest, like, in order for you to help someone to lose weight, there are just quite literally two things they need to do. They need to eat less than they consume on a daily basis, and they need to increase their caloric expenditure. That's all they have to do. All fitness coaches are teaching the same thing. All Airbnb coaches are teaching the same thing. All dating coaches are teaching the same thing. But you need to figure out what your competitors are saying, and then you need to position yourself against that. You need to start throwing rocks at your competitors, and you have to be extremely aggressive in your content. If you do not polarize in your content, you will not get any sales. I used to tell people that they are fucking stupid in my content. Every single time. I used to tell my viewers that they are fucking dumb. And it might sound crazy, like, how can you say that to them? Well, that was the truth. And because I was telling them the truth, some of them hated me with a fucking passion. You should have seen the comments that I had underneath my videos. They were calling me a scammer, they're calling me a grifter, whatever. But at the same time, I was booking calls and I was getting sales. And that's because I managed to polarize people. Some people hated me and some people loved me. But nobody liked me, okay? I never got popular because my content was extremely polarizing. And that's something really important for you to understand. If you want to make money, you need to be polarizing, not liked. A lot of us, not me, but you are creating content that makes people feel good, right? You get views, you get likes, you get comments, and then you see the metrics. And then you start optimizing for content that brings you more likes, more views, more comments, more shares, more subscribes, more followers. But if you do that, you're gonna get more people that like you, but not enough people that are gonna buy something from you. And this is something that you need to really understand. Now, when it comes to the type of content that you need to create, you need to stop creating step-by-step tutorials on how to get XYZ thing. This is actually something that's going to make you replaceable, because ChatGPT can tell people what to do to get to X point. What you need to do is to change people's beliefs systems. So you are operating in this world with a set of beliefs, and then you look at the world through a lens. Your job as a coach is to change the way they see reality, because people are quite literally stuck in a matrix, okay? They're stuck in a matrix and they see life in a particular way. And they have this thing called the latent condition or latent conditions. People coming across your video, you plant a seed, then another seed, then another seed, then another seed. And with time, you are changing their belief system, and then you are replacing their belief system with your belief system. In every single video, I had a call to action, and that allowed me to build an audience of buyers. Most coaches, consultants, they are creating content where they don't have calls to action. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. You are listening to Gary Vee's advice, who is a fucking multi-millionaire, who didn't make his money from content. And you jab, 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 jab. You are bringing a bunch of fucking Indians and Pakistani into your ecosystem. Then you hook, and then you realize nobody wants to buy from you because they thought you are just a nice guy who wants to provide fucking value, and now you are trying to sell them something. And they fucking hate you and they leave you. And then you are left wondering what's wrong with you. Why people don't want to buy from you. Well, it's because you built an audience of friends. So in order for you to prevent that, become a salesperson. Be salesy. It's okay to be salesy. YouTube is your advertising platform. You're not a content creator. You're not fucking Mr. Beast. You're not here to entertain people. You are here to get sales. As simple as that. Then, how do you figure out what video gets you sales and what video gets you views? You need to start tracking that. So if you look in the description of this video, you'll see a Bitly link. For each video, I have a different Bitly link, okay? And then I know exactly how many clicks each Bitly link got. And then I have a couple of automations set up in my backend. And I have a Google Sheet that shows me that this video got 100 clicks on that Bitly link. And then I have, let's say, 20 calls. And then I have made from this video $25,000. Now I'm gonna look at the list of all the videos that I produced, and then I see that this video got me 0 clicks, 0 sales. This one got me 5 clicks, 5 sales. This one got me 20 clicks, 1 sale. This one got me 50 clicks, 0 sales. And then I'm gonna start creating a library or a repertoire of videos that bring me sales. So then I can see, okay, this video brings me views and subscribers, that's cool. And this video brings me sales. So now I'm gonna make one video that brings me views, one video that brings me sales, one video that brings me views, one video that brings me sales. It's as simple as that. It's so crazy. I'm actually doing this for the past 3 years. I've been doing this since 2022. And I used to make the same video every 2 weeks, okay? Every 2-3 weeks. And every single time it was a 1 out of 10, and it was always bringing me 2 to 3 sales. That's why you need to start tracking your numbers. You need to treat this like a business. It's as simple as that. This is what I do with my clients, and this is an invitation for you. If you are a coach or consultant, and if you are above $5,000 per month, I want you to click on the first link in the description, and I want you to book a call with me to see if we can work together. My goal is to scale you to $50,000 per month with YouTube and Instagram, and I want to help you make a shit ton of money. So if you have testimonials, if you're above $5,000 per month, click on the first link in the description, and I'll talk to you later.